So one of the best players in Unrivaled has been Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride is somebody that if you want to look at the stats, she is the second leading scorer in all of Unrivaled. And by the way, she's the only person who's remotely close to Nafisa Collier. She's 3.5 points ahead of Diarca Hamby, and she's like 4.5 behind Fee. She's the second leading scorer, and is without question being the second best player in Unrivaled. She's been exceptional. He's been absolutely exceptional. But right now, we saw her not being in the one-on-one tournament. We saw her pull out of the one-on-one tournament. And not only that, like, having pulled out of the 1v1, she has now signed a contract overseas with Fenerbahçe. So these are the top team in Europe, without question. This is a team that last season went out with Kayla McBride, Nafisa Collier, Satu Sabli, Emma Masaman. Like, that is 4 All-Stars. Like, that's a better 4 than any WNBA team had. But with Kayla McBride going, it's a sign that maybe not all is well with Unrivaled, because, by the way, it seemed like during this photo shoot and stuff, she was in Turkey. Maybe that's why she wasn't playing. And the good positive thing is that Unrivaled is not a registered FIBA league. So she didn't have to transfer. And also, she can still play in Unrivaled, because she is coming over in March. But at the same time, to add her, they had to cut Ariel Atkins, who was a good player. Did not play well this year in EuroLeague. Didn't play particularly well. But, like, again, like, she's joining a team with Tina Charles, Badian, Niara Sabli, who hopefully... Is she hurt at the minute? Julie Alamont, Uzan, Kayla McBride's there, and Emma Masamon's there. Like, it's still a hell of a team. It's still a playoff WNBA level team, even without her, to be honest. But yeah, obviously they hinted some stuff, and she was there. She's there. So obviously, like, for Unrivaled, who plays for the Laces BC of Unrivaled, came to Turkey and renewed her contract. So obviously, seeing her not being there for the one-on-one, there's a good possibility that the reason she was not there was to renew her contract. Nothing to do with an injury. The reason she didn't play in the 1v1 tournament was because she wanted to go back to Turkey. And, like, it's not an ideal situation for Unrivaled when players are making deals post-Unrivaled. By the way, sorry, Gabby Williams there. By the way, this is an insanely strong starting 5. Like, this is, again, a playoff WNBA level starting 5. Not a championship starting 5 like when they had Stewie or when they had Fee, but a playoff level starting 5. And that's the thing, like, she has made that decision mid-Unrivaled. So obviously, Fenerbahçe welcome back Kayla McBride. Mid-Unrivaled means she's not going all out for the rest of Unrivaled. For Unrivaled fans, I report via source code situation, McBride will report to Fenerbahçe following the Unrivaled season. The regular Unrivaled season finishes March the 10th, and the playoffs continue for another week. I can see her packing it in. Not like literally packing it in. Like, surely you're going to half-ass it. And that's, again, not claiming that she will, but, like, surely. Surely if you've assigned a contract, you've gone to Turkey to sign a contract, and it's this whole thing about she's coming back. And, like, she's going once she finishes the Unrivaled season, and she's on a team where she kind of has to do everything in her team in Unrivaled, and she's been unbelievable. I can see her just chilling. I really don't see her going all out in Unrivaled. But, like, it's not... The maddest thing is that the whole point of Unrivaled was Unrivaled is there. These players want to play at home rather than go overseas. And the second best player in the entire league. And you might be saying, oh no, this player is the second best. No. We're watching the games. The second best player in this league is Kayla McBride. She is currently second only to Satu Sabli in minutes per game. She's been the second best player in Unrivaled. And the second best player in Unrivaled has decided halfway through the first season, you know what? Let me go overseas. Let me go back to Turkey. The whole point of the league was, let's keep all the players, in America, and then your second best player's gone to Turkey already. And not ideal. Not ideal for Unrivaled. And look, I've always said this, like, I would love for Unrivaled to succeed. I don't think it's going to. Like, the on-the-court product has been horrific. Like, the social media stuff they've done, great. I think a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, great. The promotion of it, great. The on-the-court product has been horrific. And the players are going out with 50% intensity. All the team has to do is give 100% of their effort, and they're guaranteed to win any given game. Like, it's not a... Like, it's... Heck, we've even seen Angel Reese saying, I can't wait to go back to Chicago. This is go to Chicago and go play in a rec center. But yeah, obviously a lot of these... the talk of this is in Turkish, but obviously Kayla McBride is going to be unbelievable in EuroLeague. And surely she's not going to be the only person. Surely she is the first of many that are going to be making the jump from Unrivaled to overseas. By many, I mean like 4 or 5 people, but it seems maybe the grass is not greener. Like, obviously she decided to play in Unrivaled. She was the one player who was talking about when she did decide to go to Unrivaled, how it was a hard decision for her, and she always loved playing in Turkey and stuff. And now you've got Kayla McBride got back. One of the biggest players, maybe not one of the biggest names on Unrivaled, but clearly the second best player in the league. You're seeing her going back to Turkey when the whole purpose of the league was so that players wouldn't have to do that. Like, it's not, like, look, it's not a great look. It's not a great look. In a week where you've got star players calling the league rigged, in a week where you've got now another star player committing to play in Turkey in the middle of your season, it's not looking good. Again, I'm not saying Unrivaled will fail. I hope it doesn't. It's just looking more and more likely by the day. So let me know what you guys think about that whole situation. Are you guys still hyped for Unrivaled? And like, I've tried to watch it. I've tried to get into it. I've tried to enjoy it. The first day was enjoyable. The first weekend, heck, was enjoyable. Like, it was the game. Like, I know they don't want to call it gimmick ball, but like, sometimes gimmicks can be good. It is gimmick ball, and there's nothing wrong with gimmick ball. But like, the Unrivaled season has lasted already too long. Like, the novelty's gone. The 1v1 competition's cool, but it's looking like Azure Stevens is just going to tall her way to the win. But at the same time, like, yeah, it's an interesting one for the league. I don't see with the TV ratings going as badly as they are, this lasting beyond the 3 years. I do think they've got a safety net of a couple of years because of the long-term TV deal, but if there's any clauses the TNT can get out of it after a year, I think TNT are going to get out of it after a year. But anyway, I'll see you guys.